Hello guys, welcome to our YouTube channel, Alex. Today we are on the bench, yani the bench, and we want to discuss one of issues affecting our society, that is mental health. Watu wazungumze, usipozungumza hii kitu itakumaliza.
Sure.
Today we are privileged to have a guest. I would wish that we give him an opportunity to introduce himself. Bwana karibu. Your names?
Thank you. I'm Daniel Oguta. Daniel Oguta is a teacher by profession. I come all the way from Homa Bay County, but I teach at Kisii. And it's also my privilege to be on this particular show, and I know by the end of it, it's going to help somebody outside there, because if you keep quiet, for sure, you'll find yourself on the wrong, on a very detrimental position. Thank you.
Okay, today we want to talk about, now that you are a teacher, mental health is something that is cutting across all the ages. We can never say it is for the old, the middle-aged, or the young.
Yes.
But now specifically you are handling teenagers and teenagers, of course.
Yes.
Do you experience cases of mental health in schools?
Yeah, of course. You know, when we are dealing with teenagers, there are so many factors that actually make them that can engage in, that normally leads to mental health. For instance, you find that there are some instances whereby they engage in this drug addiction, and as we know very well, that too much drugs especially interferes with the brain system. So once the brain system is damaged, automatically it will lead to mental health. And such students, at times you find that there are certain symptoms or signs they begin to show at early stages, and such students, if they are not taken care of, especially through guidance and counseling, proper guidance and counseling, finally you find that they end up until it becomes worse than we can expect as teachers. Yes.
Guys, as we continue in the interview, move to the subscription button, subscribe to our channel, so that we reach out to many people.
Sure.
This information is very important, so we depend on you to help us. Now, let us talk about what are some of these symptoms that these teenagers portray that is an indicator of their mental health detrimenting.
You know, some of them, when you find them, like let's say you are a teacher in class, and you are teaching, maybe you find that when they come to class, especially those who have reached a certain level of drug addiction until it has started interfering with their memory, you find that when they just come to class, some they just stand at the door, they look at you, then they just get in, they sit down. Or at times you find that when they are seated down, they are not well composed. They are just restless when they are in class. So as you find that when you want maybe to instill some discipline, they become so rude. Yeah, until you cannot even instill some kind of discipline into them. So such students, once we have identified them, you find that we take them through certain counseling process until they reach a level whereby they get to accept themselves. And you know, such, you don't start rejecting them, because you find there are some people will reject them. You know, somebody who is in drugs and the drug has started causing some problem in the memory, you know, whenever you don't give them proper attention, they will start deviating, going through their own way, until unapata ule mtu ameharibika kabisa mpaka hiyo kitu ikumharibu.
So apart from drugs, as you've alluded, is there another thing that could cause mental health?
Stress is also another thing. Yeah, stress is also another thing that can cause mental health, because you find that, like in some instances, you find that most of these students we teach, you find that some of them have been left with a lot of responsibilities, like maybe parental neglect, so that yeye ndiye akona wadogo wake, anatoka shule anaenda kutafuta chakula, anarudi hana time ya kusoma, kila mara anafikiria a lot. But these young ones, if we expose them to a lot of stress, you find that stress is also a factor that can interfere with the brain, and it can also lead to stress. So you find that even an adult, we understand when we read books or write-ups from other people, it tells us clearly that when you think too much, you might even end up developing such challenges of mental. Yeah. So stress is also a factor.
So do you have any case study of, without mentioning names, a case study of a student or a deviant who experienced mental health thing in school? How did you go about it? And was he or she able to recover from it? Just to shed more light on it.
Yeah, there was some case, and for our case, as I said earlier, that we take them through counseling process. Once we have identified students that are maybe having some deviant issues, we take them through counseling process. We have a guidance and counseling teacher. We recommend such a student, and then the person is taken through proper counseling. When we have counseling, then we have proper counseling, because it depends also with the case. So such once identified, tunawaongelesha vizuri, alafu tunawaleta karibu, then at least we make them understand. If it is something that we can't, we can even refer to rehabilitation, or we tell the parent anampeleka even in a rehabilitation center. Hata kwa maombi wanaombewa, because even prayer also works miracles.
Okay. There was also, before you give us an example of that particular student in your school, there was also, before we went live, you were talking of culture, na mashetani ya society.
Yeah.
Pia hiyo inaweza kuwa sababu ya watu kuharibika ama kuguruka.
Watu huwa wanaamini hivyo. Watu wanaamini ya kwamba maybe based on the family. Unapata mtu kulingana na familia yenye anatoka, mtu akirukwa na akili, akiwa akidevelop some challenges, mental challenges, hiyo pengine ameendewa kwa mganga, unaona vitu kama hizo. Lakini hiyo inalingana na imani ya mtu. If you believe in such, they will have effect on you. And if you don't believe, then that is it. Yeah. But there are those people who also believe that mtu akirukwa na akili, pengine ameendewa kwa mganga, au pengine huyu mtu alifanya hivi, pengine mtu alifanyia mwingine vibaya, mwingine akamgeuka na kuwa hivyo, vitu kama hizo.
So to my understanding and also to our viewers.
Yes.
So mental health can be classified into different categories.
Yeah, it can be classified into different categories.
Also shed some light about it.
Like what I've just said concerning hiyo ya watu kuenda kwa mganga, sijui we can put it under cultural ama nini, beliefs ya mtu, belief system. We have hiyo yenye mtu anatumia madawa za kulevya, kuna hiyo mambo na stress hivyo, because we have stress factors that can interfere with the memory. Yeah.
So how do you identify as somebody, like for our case here, a student who is mentally ill?
A student who is mentally ill, in most cases, especially with the trend nowadays, in this century where we have reached, we find that we have a lot of students who have indulged in drug abuse. Especially mambo ya kuna madawa, some drugs that they use that are very, very dangerous to their health, and I think that is what has led to mental problem. Yeah, so for my case as a teacher, who knows that drug is something that can actually is the number one factor apart from stress. Drugs ndio kitu muhimu sana yenye unapata ya kwamba inaleta hiyo changamoto ya kurukwa na akili. Instability with the brain. Yes.
At times you find that a student could be okay with academics, but mentally disturbed, leading to a her downfall or his downfall
sure.
academically.
Yeah.
So that could explain some issues concerning their mental health.
Yeah, sure.
So kitambo sasa, kwa hivyo sisi watu wa kitambo vile tulikuwa napigwa kwa sababu umeanguka mtihani.
Umeanguka mtihani.
Kuanga mental health na tuko tunajua. Unajua people are saying mental health ni kitu yenye imeletwa na 21st century. Watu wanaanza kudiscover development in technology leading to stress. Na hizo stress everyone needs, kila mtu anataka kusucceed.
Yeah, sure.
So hiyo ndio inaleta issue.
Yeah.
So it has been a pleasure hosting Mr. Ogutu, a teacher.
Oguta,
a teacher. So keep on subscribing to our channel.
Please subscribe. Subscribe.
Please, before we leave,
Yes.
could you give us your handles if you have a YouTube channel?
I have a handle. You go to Oguta, you tafute Oguta Danielism. Oguta Danielism. Please go there, subscribe. You'll get some of this content and many others that are very educative. Yeah, you'll get them there.
Thank you very much. It has been a pleasure hosting you, Mr. Daniel.
Yes.
Until another day. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Karibu sana. Asante.